Good morning and welcome to your daily dose from Dani Jane. My hair's still a little wet. I don't know. I mean, I showered and put on makeup. I just didn't feel like doing my hair. Not that there's a lot to do, but I do like to blow it dry and maybe put some product on it. Anyways, I'm feeling a little flat today, but I do have some items of interest that we're going to talk about. First of all, to anyone that follows me on Facebook, I wanted to apologize for what I know what looked like a tone deaf comment on Facebook about me not being able to swim in my pool because the pool cleaners had just been there and they put a bunch of chemicals in it. So that was tone deaf because not everyone has a swimming pool, and I'm divinely fortunate, and I know that, and I didn't want to sound like an elitist asshole. Poor me, I can't go swimming. But the only reason I did that was because I had my first virtual physical therapy session yesterday, and one of the exercises that I need to do in order to try to get my left side of my body back to normal post-stroke happens in the swimming pool. So I was really bummed. I was counting on doing my exercises and getting 100% completion because I'm a good student and I get 100%. And I couldn't go in, so I was kind of bummed, and I posted it, and I hope I didn't make anyone feel bad or make them think that I'm an asshole. I can be an asshole, but I wasn't trying to be one yesterday. Okay, check. The second thing is that my sister-in-law and her husband posted the link to their meditation, which is Wednesday and Saturday. Am I getting the days wrong? Anyways, they posted it on yesterday's Dani Jane Daily Dose. So if you want to do it, the link is on there. And I got a lot of calls and messages about the information about the $10,000 from the SBA and about filing for unemployment, even if you're an independent contractor. So I shared that information with some people, and I feel good about that. And then, we're in the house and we're stuck, and some of us are super sonically bored. I'm going to give you some really interesting things that we can, not interesting, but fun things, some things that we can do. Grace is peeking around the corner. Grace, you're in my vlog.
Oh, hi vlog. I'm gonna go outside to start.
Out to your classroom?
Yeah.
Okay, go out to your classroom.
Peace. I love you all.
Bye.
Oh, whoa!
So one of the things that we can do, women, because we're home and we're stuck, is wash your makeup brushes. This is something that people don't do because that's a pain in the ass. And how dirty could they really be? I mean, we use them every day and our faces are clean when we use them. Well, I have not washed my makeup brushes in a while, and I got a little blemish right here. And I think it's from my makeup brushes. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm going to shampoo, blow dry, and style those things today. Today, they're getting washed. I know that I can use a gentle soap or detergent on them. I can also use makeup wipes, but I think I'm going to do the whole 9 and get them wet and dry them in the sun. It's going to be a whole thing. Makeup brushes out there laying by the pool. The makeup brushes will be laying by the pool. Okay, so back to my online physical therapy, which was it was revealing. Let's just say that. So I love my physical therapist. He's actually a family friend. Shout out to Dave Townsend at Santa Rosa Physical Therapy. An amazing person, brilliant, incredibly smart, creative. He's awesome. So we did our little video thing on Zoom, everyone's Zooming. And I did it on my laptop. And first he assessed me, and the assessment was really sad because I really do have some issues from the stroke. I mean, I knew I had issues, but like when you see them in real life, in real time, Gavin Newsom, it's freaky and sad and distressing. So anyways, I had my assessment, and then he gave me some exercises to do and try. And as you do and try them, he holds his phone up to the camera on the computer, and he videotapes that, and then he sends it to me in like another app so I can always see what the exercises are so I can do them correctly. And then there's a thing that on that app that he sent me where, you do your exercises and you check them off, and then you get, your little brownie points, which is why, again, I wanted to swim yesterday to do those exercises. I didn't complete all my exercises yesterday. First of all, I was really sore. I mean, I think our session was like an hour, and I did the exercises just for demonstration purposes. I didn't even do the 10 reps of each one. Oh my gosh. My shoulder, my biceps, my triceps, I didn't even know I had those. My calf muscles, my quads, my hips, sore, sore, sore. So this is the thing about, you know, when you have a stroke or any kind of injury or thing like that, how quickly the muscles start to atrophy. I mean, it's literally in the blink of an eye, you're down to nothing. And it was revealing. Look at my shirt that I'm wearing, Springsteen on Broadway. That was such a great show. I mean, that show was so awesome. Anyways, so yeah, online physical therapy, I was like, this is going to be crap. It's not going to work. No offense, Dave. But I did think that, because how could you possibly do it? But it taught me so much. And the areas of the exercising where I needed like an assistant, Grace jumped right in and helped me. So that's going to be good, because she's here. She's not going anywhere. I mean, tomorrow she won't be here because she's flying down to get her stuff out of her dorm room. But on the regular, she's here. Okay, now for some serious stuff. I'm going to try to get through this without crying. It's not going to be easy. I haven't even started. I'm crying already. I'm so sad for our seniors. What are we going to do about this? Schools are now closed. It's the state superintendent announced it. Dunsey. We're done. We're not going back to school. So our seniors, they have no plan for proms or graduations. None. There is no plan in place. They actually said in the newspaper today, you know, for people to try to conjure up ideas and send them in. They're open to anything. One of the things that they said was like a virtual graduation. No, we're not doing that. Graduation is a group event. Now, I know 6 feet distancing and stuff, but for classes that are smaller, you know, my daughter's class, I think there's only like maybe 107 or 108 kids. I mean, 6 feet apart, you still need a pretty big piece of property, but we have to come up with something for these kids. They can't miss graduation. That is a touch point in life. And you can't just write it off and then look back and say, well, you know, it was the COVID virus. Remember? It's like they already did that for the fires of 2017. It was the fires. Remember? That's why our school burned down and we missed half of our school year. We can't do this to these kids. And the prom, I mean, I don't know. Can you have a virtual prom? I think not. I'm so heartbroken. So we all need to put our thinking caps on and try to come up with a solution for our seniors. And I know there's other graduations, preschool graduation, kindergarten graduation, 6th grade graduation, 8th grade graduation. Those are all milestones, yes, indeedy. But high school graduation and college graduation, are you flipping kidding me? These are irreplaceable lifetime milestones, touch points. These are super sonically important. So we've got to fix this, people. We have to fix it somehow, some way. And we can't delay it to July, because there's kids in these classes, in this senior class of 2020, that are going away to college on athletic scholarships. And they have to report to college in July to start their training, a lot of them. So you can't miss graduation. So we need to figure it out, whatever the first day is back. And I get it. It's like you can't come back and graduate with the N95 mask and gloves on. I mean, I was thinking just this morning, trying to come up with some idea. I don't have exactly the whole solution in mind, but since we don't want strangers touching our kids and stuff, I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if like the parents could hand the kids their diplomas? Now, I know that that's a bigger piece of property where you have the parents all lined up in alphabetical order and the kids lined up in alphabetical order. No one's sitting down. And then the kids walk up and the parents walk up and the parents hand them their diploma and hug them because, you know, these are our people and we're allowed to hug our people. I don't know. It was one thing I thought of. I mean, shit, I'd do it in my freaking cul-de-sac. I'd do it in my driveway. I would do it. I would host it. It's so stressful and sad. I mean, really sad. Yesterday, my daughter and her 4 girlfriends had a little confab in our cul-de-sac. They all drove over. They parked in a circle, so around the cul-de-sac, which is pretty big. They got out of their cars, they laid down blankets, and they sat down, and they were definitely 6 feet apart from each other. In some cases, 12, 25 feet apart from each other. And they talked. Excuse me, face to face for like over 2 hours. And I looked down and saw them, and it was so sweet. But at the same time, it was bittersweet and so sad. My neighbor came out to check his mail, and he's like, "Who are you? What's going on?" And my daughter's like, "I'm Leah. I live right there." And he goes, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I know your dad. You guys can stay." But at first he was like, "Who are these people? And you can't just come to my cul-de-sac." But we live here, so we can. So anyways, here's our parting words. Oh, no, I forgot the other thing. This doesn't have anything to do with graduation. This is not a tearful thing. So I don't know if anybody's watching Ozark with Jason Bateman on Netflix. God, I love Jason Bateman. Anyways, season 3 is out, people. So Grace and I started watching it last night. And oh my gosh, it took everything I had not to binge watch the whole freaking season. But we watched a couple, 2, 3 episodes. It's great. It's riveting, just like before. So season 3 of Ozark's out. Watch it, Netflix. Or watch season 1 and 2. You won't be disappointed. I mean, there is a lot of violence and stuff, but gosh, the acting is just choice. Okay. So I'm going to maybe zoom into the meditation on Saturday just because I want to see what it is. I mean, hopefully there's no yoga or any kind of exercising involved. It's just flat meditation because I could use that. I think we all could. You know, we have to find a way to make ourselves feel joy. Make your gratitude list. You know, do 10 things you're grateful for every day. I mean, I have a long list. The most important thing I'm grateful for, 2 healthy kids, a healthy husband, and I'm healthy, relatively speaking. I mean, for the most part. And healthy just doesn't mean, you know, you don't have COVID-19. It means that you're healthy enough to go out and take a walk, healthy enough to enjoy your life. So yes, I'm grateful for that. And I have other things too. But anyways, write your gratitude list. It's such a great exercise. Get a journal, piece of notebook paper, get your gratitudes written down. It can be private. You can share it. Maybe over dinner, everyone can go around the table and say what they're grateful for. This is a time where we have to really be mindful of what we have, what we really have. Okay, I'm going to wash my makeup brushes. I'm going to try to come up with a solution for my graduating senior. And I'm going to watch some episodes of Ozark. Okay, I love you all. Sorry I was a little emotional. Okay, bye.